This is your CBS 46 News Update, brought to you by West Shore Home.
I'm Rick Fulbaum. The U.S. has reached the grim total of 500,000 COVID-19 deaths. The death toll translates to roughly 1 in 670 Americans. 300,000 people died in the U.S. in the first 10 months. Nearly 200,000 more have died just since mid-December. Starting Wednesday, businesses with fewer than 20 employees can apply for Paycheck Protection Plan assistance. Additionally, $1 billion will be set aside to help sole proprietors and independent contractors, such as beauticians or small independent retailers.
American Rescue Plan targets $50 billion to support the hardest hit small businesses after this program expires at the end of March. Would you not help invest in them?
The president's $1.9 trillion relief plan is expected to pass out of the House Budget Committee today, setting the stage for a possible full vote by the House at the end of the week. Cars lined up by the hundreds outside the Delta Airlines Museum next to the Atlanta airport. It's day one at the largest of 4 mass vaccination sites in the state, and things are off to a pretty smooth start. In addition to this location, there are similar vaccination sites at the Habersham County Fairgrounds, Macon Farmers Market, and Albany, Georgia Forestry Commission. The goal is to administer 1,000 shots a day here for the next 2 to 3 weeks and then bump it up to 2,000 beyond as supply increases.
The way we've set our sites up is they're essentially cookie cutter. Other than the building itself and maybe the location, the style of setup and the personnel being used is the same. So something that we found was key is if it's a problem at one site, it might pop up at the other sites as well. So our teams are out there on the ground identifying anything that we might encounter.
The state's biggest school district is sounding the alarm ahead of spring break. Gwinnett County reminding parents and students to follow the CDC guidelines if you leave the country for spring break. Before returning to school, you have to quarantine for 7 days if you have a negative test, and you have to wait 10 days if you didn't take a COVID test. Spring break in Gwinnett County starts April the 5th. There is now a $7,500 reward if you can help police put this man behind bars. He's accused of breaking into a senior facility and sexually assaulting at least one person. The alleged attack happened earlier this month at the Heritage at McDonough Senior Living Complex. Contact the Henry County Sheriff's Office or McDonough Police if you have any information in the case.
This has been your personal news update from CBS 46 News, brought to you by West Shore Homes, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.